What's up, guys? I'm with Nisi here. Nisi, I appreciate you making the time for this call. Why don't you go ahead and just give everyone an intro? Where are you based in the world? And what exactly is the product that you sell?
Okay, hey everybody, my name is Nisi. I'm in Camden, Arkansas. I sell handmade, all organic hair oil, and yeah, I would say it's the best. It smells great and it works wonders.
Let's go. And so this is the first thing I really want to cover. Everyone's always like, okay, show me the money, show me the results. What would you say, Nisi, has been the biggest amount of sales that you've done over the last couple weeks and months selling this digital product in our mentorship? What would that be?
I did 140 sales, and that's about $3,500.
$3,500 in sales, 140.
Yes, and
That's
I'm
awesome.
so ecstatic. I really
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah. How does that feel being able to do this online, build this into an online business? I know it's early stages, but still 3,500 to a lot of people watching this who don't have any business. Like, man, I would love to be able to make a couple $1,000s on it, right? What are the emotions of how you feel from that?
It's so surreal. Like I use that word so much because it's different. Like just having people who don't know you and they get to know you and then they purchase from you and it's like, oh wow, so y'all believe in me. And just seeing the, results with people growing confidence and, just growing hair actually, it just means a lot. Like
Incredible.
it's yeah. So I would say in the beginning, I was like, goodness gracious, I don't know if people gonna buy it, like,
Mhm.
but it came to pass, and I couldn't especially thank y'all because I used the strategies that y'all taught, especially like being resourceful. Like you don't have to have a big following and all of that. That was my biggest thing. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't have a big following. What am I gonna do? So, just reaching out to those people that was already there and they, supported, that meant everything.
How many followers did you have in order to make that $3,500 in sales?
Oh, I have like 80 followers on Instagram, maybe. And I have like, I also use Facebook. So on
Hmm.
Facebook, excuse me, I think I only have like 500 friends.
So
So
you,
the
there you
pages
go.
are fresh. The
Right.
pages are fresh.
You got a Facebook profile, 500 friends that follow you there. Instagram, you have 80, less than 100 follows on Instagram. And that is how you've
Yes.
done your first couple thousand in sales. This is what I always tell people. You don't lack resources, you lack resourcefulness. The
Right.
strategies that we teach work, and they work really, really well for people that
They
have no
really do.
following, or you're just getting started from scratch like you, right? So
Mhm.
let's take it back to the beginning, right? Someone right now is watching, like, okay, this is awesome. You've done a couple thousand in sales, but I've done no sales. So, you mind sharing, like, in the very beginning when you joined our mentorship, what was it that we worked with you on that was the most useful for you? Like any tactics or strategies or even mindset things that we shared with you that basically hit the ground running and you're like, oh, wow, I was able to start to see some really good results because of these things. What would you say?
Definitely the mindset. If you don't believe it, it's not going to help. So, like going through the mindset mastery classes, I was like, oh my goodness, like it felt like you were like talking one on one with me, and you just
Mhm.
hitting every objection that I had. Like, so that just gave me like, okay, it's possible. It gave me like a set of wings. Like, go ahead. So, like, I would say getting out of your head and
Mhm.
like just having fun with it. I feel like sometimes we put too much into it and we get like we try to have like expectations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um so
How-
I
So,
would
so
say
talk me through.
mindset.
So mindset, we always get that feedback. People love the mindset. And that's the most important thing, right? The very first thing is you get
Yes.
mindset in check. Talk me through some tactics now, like actual step-by-step things you did in your business. You mind sharing, like, what were those things that we did with you within your first 30 days that helped you a lot to actually start making the sales after the mindset stuff?
Okay, so after the mindset stuff, really content, like making sure that you look at content as like a documentation instead of like, and being okay with where you are, being okay to make mistakes, and just always like getting the feedback, the one-on-one support that really
Yeah.
helped a lot. Like, okay, Nisi, I see you doing this because a lot of times I'm like, goodness, I suck at this, and they're like, no, you're killing it, you're crushing it, like keep going. So it's like
Yeah.
that support, having positive people around you
Mm.
that push you and goodness, all man, all the strategies. I it's just everything. Like I
Yeah.
can't just specify one thing, like the whole
Right.
program altogether, everything helped. Learning how to talk to people, just everything, honestly.
Yeah. Funnel structure, tech, the content calendars, the DM scripts, the call scripts,
Yes,
like, and we're just getting started here, right? And then of course you have the accountability, your one-on-one coach that was Frank, who was working with you the whole time, holding you accountable every step of the way, right?
correct.
What would you say to the person who is scared to take that leap in? And maybe they've been following Richard for some time, they're considering joining the mentorship. Maybe they had a call with my team and they're like, man, I really want to do it. And Nisi, maybe that's exactly where you were a couple months back, right? You're like, oh my gosh,
Mhm.
this guy that I just met online is actually going to be worth it. What would you say to that individual now, you actually having gone through the full experience? If someone was looking at the camera right now and looking at the other side of the computer, listening to your story, what would you say to that person, given that you were literally right there with them?
I would say that just go with your good feeling. I had that good feeling. And people tried to talk me out of it. Like someone specifically said, "Oh, so God told you to get that man to," And I'm like, what? Like, you cannot um you can't be scared. Like if you don't take that step of action, you're gonna continue to be where you are now you
Mm,
know. So I would say I would say do it. I don't have any regrets. It has changed my life in so many ways. I'm more productive. I'm not scared to use my voice and tell my story. So it's
mm.
like, I don't know. It's just I felt the fire, and I
Yeah,
would say if they feel it, act on it. Like
yeah.
it's definitely worth it.
100%. Outside of business, obviously you've done great sales. You're going to continue to grow your business. But outside of the money, can you talk me through other ways that this business and excuse me, other ways that this mentorship has affected your life in terms of your confidence, maybe your health, your productivity, your relationships? Could you expand on that and like just everything, even besides money, how this mentorship has helped you?
Okay, yes. So definitely back working out every day. It's something that you say a lot. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So I was
Mm,
like, okay, so if I'm giving halfway into anything, then I won't get to where I'm going. So just the productivity part, I'm more productive. Like I said, working out, because a big thing for me was my health,
mm,
losing weight, things of that nature. As far as relationships, like I don't even take it personal anymore when like
mm.
people don't believe in me, because it's like you don't have to believe in me. So the confidence factor, with you letting us know like, hey, people are gonna do this, just you prepping us like it will be naysayers.
Mm,
Goodness, my life has changed in so many ways. I just feel more blessed overall. Like
mm.
my relationship with God is better, because I just was like, okay, I don't even want this business to be about me. God, I want you to use me to serve your people
Right.
and help,
Mm.
So it's just all over.
Beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
just all over.
I absolutely love it. I always like to say there's the four F's that I always want to focus on with you guys, right? It's the family, it's the faith, it's the fitnesses, it's the finances, right?
Mhm.
Everyone wants the finances, just the money side. But hey, it's like if you have an incredible business, but you don't have faith, you don't have your family, you don't have your health in check, your fitness in check, then what's the point, right? And so yeah, I'm so grateful and I'm so proud of you for the success that you've
Thank
had early
you.
on. And I just want to encourage you, this is just the beginning. There's so much more. And as long as you continue staying consistent or staying consistent with showing up for you, the same way that you've been showing up for yourself. And Nisi, thank you for taking the time for this call.